What is up? What is up? Welcome to Laura Cain After Dark. I'm Laura Cain. This is Erik Rimmer, my co-host.
Hi.
And back by popular demand, Erik's BFF, Marla.
Hello.
There were comments the last time you were on. Who's the girl you had on? She's cute and funny. I was like, dang, nobody said that to me, but she said that to you. So that's great. So
Just because I was like the new girl for a second.
You're just funny and cute.
Aw,
You just
thank you.
just accepted it. Accepted.
I have a 13-year-old that tells me all the time that I'm not funny. So I thank you.
Oh gosh,
I think you're funny.
Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. We are made it almost to the end of the week. It's Thursday, and before we begin, I have something to read you during my host chat that's gonna make maybe Marla cry. Maybe not you because you can't relate, but it may make you cry too. I don't know.
I might.
Okay, let's see.
I may
if
or may
Erik
not
cries.
be on my man period. So
Oh,
I thought you were going through menopause.
You're myriad.
well, my myriad.
are
yes.
you really
What?
on your man period?
I might be. I just ate an entire chocolate brownie and I'm drinking root beer at.
I know, but are you like emotional and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm never
Are
emotional.
you like up
Would
and
that be
down?
menopause?
All right, let's talk about our fabulous sponsors that bring us this show, and that would be Barry's Hair and Sweetums Wipes first, and then we'll talk about Baja Coastal Properties. For all of your hair care needs, go to barrieshair.com, BARRIES hair.com. Barry does my hair, and I love her.
Your hair always looks great. It's the best it's ever looked.
Thank you. She does such a good job, and her specialty is color and cuts too. She does it all. Go to Barry's Hair on Instagram, Facebook, or now her website, barrieshair.com. It's BARRIES for updos, braids, color, anything you can think of. Barry's Hair. And mention Laura Cain After Dark.
Get 15% off.
We love our sponsor, SweetumsWipes.com, SWEETUMS Wipes.com, for spur of the moment freshness down there. For down there care.
Absolutely. Men use them too.
Yes, they do, with flavors like cinnamon bun. Guys love that flavor.
I love the cinnamon
They
bun.
also have flavor, so they taste
Mojito.
yummy too. And mango and cherry.
And pina colada.
Yes, and now
Watermelon?
peach. Oh, watermelon.
Yes.
Peach scented wipes now too. Go to sweetumswipes.com, developed by Dr. Elisa Brady, who we love so much, a woman-run company.
Which we totally support.
We do. That's sweetumswipes.com. You're wondering, where should I invest this money? Should I bring it to a money manager or should I invest in real estate? Real estate, real estate, real estate. And how about some oceanfront real estate? That would be Baja Coastal Properties, just south of Rosarito. There are two properties, Mission Viejo Sur and the Pyramid at Plaza del Mar. You can get oceanfront, ocean view, beautiful. You open up your balcony, you stand outside, and there it is, the Pacific Ocean and the beach. It's beautiful. Prices start at $159
to 450.
So the $450, that one, it wraps around the building. I think it's like 3 bedrooms, maybe even 4 bedrooms.
That's the one I want.
That's the one. That's at Mission Viejo Sur.
Because
And
then you and Marla can come and stay with me.
that would be awesome. Now, don't be scared because it's very safe. They have guarded 24/7. It's gated. It's in a very great area just south of Rosarito. Lots of restaurants around. And of course, you have that beautiful ocean view. Now, at the Pyramid at Plaza del Mar, it's like a community. They have single family little homes, and then they have condos. That used to be a hotel. They converted it into condos, and those are right on the water. And those are the ones that start at $159. I mean, you cannot go wrong with real estate. That's what all my YouTube people say. You cannot go wrong with real estate. So I would hop on these before they're all gone. Go to BajaCoastalProperties.com or just DM us if you want any more information, and we'll give it to you, and we'll send you right to the people you need to talk to, because I would grab one of these up. If I manifest all the money that I think I'm going to manifest, I'm going to get us one, and we are going to go down there and have a blast.
We are.
Every other weekend.
And you'll be with us.
Yes. Yay. Okay, so my host chat. I'm going to read you something.
Okay. And this may or may not make me cry
Yeah.
or angry.
It won't make you angry. It will not make you angry.
Okay.
I found this. This was directed toward freshmen moving into the dorms at SDSU.
Okay.
But this can go to anybody who's moving into the dorms, okay? Attention freshmen who are moving in tomorrow. A little request. When your mom wants to unpack all your clothes and make your bed, let her. When your dad wants to introduce himself to all the people on your floor, let him. When they want to take pictures of every move you make this weekend, let them. If they embarrass you or act crazy, let them. As you start the new chapter of your life, they're also starting the new chapter of theirs. And believe it or not, this is probably more difficult for them than it is for you. So let them treat you like a baby one more time. I need to read this to Evan because it's getting oh so close. Marla, can you imagine not having any kids at home?
No.
It's like this empty nesting
That already
thing.
made me sad. I'm already like hyperventilating. I look at my son all the time when I want to hug him. You know, and he's 13 and he'll let me hug him and stuff, but he's going to be gone. I tell him all the time, I'm like, you're going to be out of here before I know it. You're going into 8th grade. You know, I have 4 or 5 years left with you and then you're going to be gone. And I have your little brother still who's 10, but it goes so fast and it makes me cry. I literally started crying the other night. I found these 2 old videos of Mason when I still worked and I had to go away for some convention or something. And he was crying and my husband had made a video and sent it. He wanted to say something to me. And he's so sweet and his voice is so little.
Oh, the little boy voice.
And it kills you. Mm-hmm. It's not fair. Like, I know as a dad, but as a mother, it's painful.
It is. And it's, if you do it right, it's supposed to happen this way.
I know, but it's just like, ugh, I don't want you to go.
Wait, now I have to be a child for both of you
Yeah.
when you become empty nesters.
I'm going to need a lot of help, Eric.
I already said that, but now
I'm going to need you to suck on helium balloons all the time so you have a tiny voice and poop your pants.
Well, we've got that covered.
We don't need to go back that far, do we?
They're like 3, and my son wears like pretty thick glasses. You know, now he can do contacts, but he still wears glasses. So like a 2.5-year-old, 10-year-old Mason with like, you know, his little glasses and his voice.
Boy.
It's like,
My
done.
baby boy is older than Brian. Isn't that crazy? He's 22. And it happened, like you said, so
you had
fast.
him when you were 5. I mean,
Thank you, Marla. Thank you. I could be his mother. It's so exciting. Right, Brian? It's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of gross, isn't it? Son?
It's exciting.
sounds it.
But her whole entire room is packed with stuff for her dorm. She went on a shopping spree. Somebody was kind enough to take her on a shopping spree to get all of her bedding and get all of her, like her little rugs and little knickknacks and stuff. And it's just piled on her bed. Her jackets. She's going to New York City, so she has like 3 jackets, 3 pairs of like waterproof boots. I'm like, what are those? She's like, oh, Mom, they're waterproof boots. I'm like, why? Oh, yeah, New York City. It's just like, I can't just hop on a plane and go comfort her if something happens, you know? I can't just, FaceTime, yeah. Thank God we're not living in our parents' time.
I know, you can FaceTime her every day.
I know. True. It's just not the same.
But
And
aren't you a little, like, looking back at when you were your daughter's age, so excited for her?
Oh, I am. I want
And
to
a
live.
little jealous?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Oh my God, if I could just go back again. And
Go
like,
back and do the dorm thing again. And her view out of her dorm is like Manhattan, the buildings. That's the view from her room.
It's amazing.
What a crazy, great life she's going to be stepping into.
And you get to like participate in that. You get to go back and relive it a little too.
I'm going to go on the 27th with her, move her in on the 28th. Then I probably won't see her again. Then I take a flight home by myself, all alone. But anyway, it's happening. I'm sorry you guys are listening to this again because it's like consuming my entire life.
Yeah, but you're a mom, of course.
I know. These guys, they don't understand. I mean, you guys are empathetic. I know that.
I mean,
Yes, of course.
A year ago, my parents moved, and I had to go out on my own very suddenly. And it's an experience, but it's also incredibly important for your child as well to be able to have the opportunity. Because I mean, you spent 18 years teaching them life lessons, and this is whether they sink or swim. And
God,
at a certain
I hope I
point,
did it right.
at a certain point, you have to be a little hands off so they have the opportunity to actually swim.
Oh my gosh. Did I tell you she got a fake ID too?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they all
God.
So this is what
You
we
can just get it online now.
It's
last
ridiculous.
week. Last week, this is what we tried not to talk about on the podcast.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
let's
We
not talk
shouldn't be
about
doing that.
I'm starting to sweat again. Like, what do you mean?
It's
She's
from-
in New York?
Colombia.
Oh, my God.
It's from Colombia.
Yeah,
it says Colombia on the ID.
The country?
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna get taken away.
That doesn't.
I know.
For sure.
That doesn't get you into that many places.
She claims that cannot be taken away. That's like the one that can't be taken
Why,
away.
because
For
it's
some,
like an international.
I don't know. Her friend had it made. We had to go to CVS to get a picture. I mean,
No.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. You participated
I
in
did,
these shenanigans?
I did.
Oh,
It's
my
gonna get
God.
taken
What?
away.
Endorsed
I know.
it. The only thing is, technically, it is a felony to possess one.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have it yet, so
Trisha's
maybe
daughter
she.
had one and it got taken away.
Most
It's-
times it doesn't get reported.
They all
but
get taken away.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I should expect a knock at the door here any
No,
minute.
they'll
Great.
just keep it.
No, he said it's a felony to make a big one.
To possess too. Most places just confiscate it, turn over to the police department later. They're not trying to get anyone in trouble, but
Well, she wants to go to the clubs in New York City.
Oh, God.
Mom, I just want it to go to the clubs. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to do. I believe her. I believe all that. But come on, clubs in NYC.
I'm
are gonna
already
be
nervous.
crazy. Anyway,
She'll be fine.
yes, she's going to
She's a
be
good
fine.
girl.
She's going to be fine.
Now I'm
Swim.
panicking.
I know. I'm sorry,
Great.
Uncle Eric.
Thanks, Cain.
Oh my God.
it's a lot more dirty diapers head your way.
God.
Oh gosh. So what's up with you? What's your host chat, Mister?
Oh, well, the other night, you'll love this story because it kind of follows me around. I got home from work and I thought, well, I'm going to go to the gym. So I got my gym clothes and I thought, oh, you know what? I'm going to stretch here before I go.
In your place.
Yes.
Okay.
Woke up at 7:30 the next morning
In your gym clothes.
on the floor
Wow, you were sleeping.
in my gym clothes, lights on, TV on, everything. Bad mood.
Oh yeah, because you weren't settled.
No.
You didn't
Slept
get
on the
Is your
floor.
leg still in the stretch position now?
Right?
Totally.
Like asleep. And
Yeah. And I had the carpet fire because the only place I have carpet is in my bedroom. All the carpet fires were in my arm.
Impressed in your arm. Oh boy.
Yeah. On the side of my face.
What position were you stretching in that you fell asleep?
I don't even remember. I was on my back.
Well, I worried that you actually more passed out.
Yeah.
I know. Do you have like narcolepsy or
No.
something? Are you
I don't know
okay?
what happened.
you do fall asleep very quickly.
I do. And I fell asleep at the gym one time. Remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Doing sit-ups. And I thought, oh, I'm just going to lean back for a second. And I woke up with like 3 people standing over me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is he
Yeah.
okay? Is he okay?
Ah,
Wake up. Let me give you mouth to mouth.
I know.
Well, we have a treat. We have Marla. She has her own host chat because she's our co-host tonight.
So I had a very funny thing happen. It's a way to. My mom would have loved this story. So I know that the last time I was on here physically, I was dealing with my mom in hospice, and she passed away April 29th, and it was really hard. And she wanted to be cremated, so I had her cremated, and I got a majority of her ashes in this really beautiful walnut urn that doesn't look like an urn. It's not creepy like a vase or anything. It's just like this beautiful box with a tree of life carved into it. And
It is really
then
pretty.
I got a bamboo. It's like a scattering tube because she is originally from Vermont, grew up in Connecticut, and she always loved New England in the fall. And so I wanted to go back and spread some of her ashes in the fall in New England. And then just take her ashes with me, maybe on some trips that I go on, and do a
that's a
little
good idea.
toast to my mom, and maybe put her in some places that she always wanted to go and never did. And so I have this bamboo tube, and it kind of looks like a pepper mill a little bit.
Okay.
And so I don't know why I had it in this velvet bag. It downstairs, like we've got this kind of like bar area, and I was gonna sprinkle some of her ashes over the weekend in the water in Coronado, and I didn't. We had company, and I just never felt like it was the right moment. And so my husband, I thought he knew what the tube was. And so this morning he's like, Marla, he like yells my name, and I come downstairs. I'm like, what? He's like, what is in that tube? And I go, why? He goes, because I think I know what it is, and I'm going to throw up. And I opened it, and a puff of smoke came up, and it got in my mouth. And I was all, oh my God. And I was like, trying not to laugh. And he goes, and then I smelled it. I go, oh, wow. It's my mother. And he goes, yeah, I know. Because then I saw a piece of paper that was like, I opened it, and it's like, you have permission to scatter these ashes. He was all,
Oh my
he's
gosh.
like, your mother,
She always want to be
ate-
in your husband's mouth?
Yeah. He goes, your mom is in my body. And I go, well, did it taste bitchy? Because even though I love my mother, God rest her soul, she could be a little, hard. And I go, oh my God. I go, if you start saying nice things about Donald Trump, I'm going to be really worried about you, because she was like a hardcore Trumper, and obviously I'm not. And then I started like, can I say the F word on this show?
Yeah, you can.
I started, well, I'll just say effing with him a little bit more today. I was like looking at him, and I go, Mom? And he goes,
no.
like how Patrick Swayze used Whoopi Goldberg's body in Ghost to like talk. He's like looking at me, and I stopped. He's like, what are you looking at? I'm all, Mommy, is that you?
What?
He's like, it's not funny. And the kids thought it was so funny. I'm like, Daddy swallowed Grandma.
Oh my gosh. I know what ashes are, and I've seen them, and they do come up in a puff.
Yeah,
of
it's
smoke.
like, and you just kind of open the top, and it's not super full. It's only like the tube's like probably this long, and then the ashes are probably like that long.
Oh my God.
But it was like, his face, he was all
She wanted out. She wanted out.
totally. I'm like, my mom would have thought this was hilarious, by the
Oh
way.
my
So that's
God.
why it made me happy, because I think she would have thought it was really funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is probably up there with one of the top 5 stories you've
Yeah.
ever told me.
It was
Would-
better when he was like telling me, because he was literally gagging.
Would you tell the story about
Wait, what?
the booger?
I already told
You already
the
told
booger.
the
you
booger
did?
story. Remember, we taught her on the
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
All right. We're
That's
gonna play
another
a
one of
little
my
game now.
favorites.
We'll play a little game. I was in a liquor store today. The reason I was in a liquor store is because I wanted to get some Mexican Coke,
Okay.
because it tastes better than U.S. Coke.
Why?
Agreed?
Why do you think that?
I think because they use real cane sugar, maybe.
Oh, I
It
don't
is
know.
true, actually.
It's something about the sugar.
And there's something about a Coke in a bottle.
Yeah. It's a
Like,
little
it's
harder
so-
to drink, but
I
it's
know.
better.
So
Anyways,
good.
that's what I'm drinking right now. And then I saw something. I'm like, ooh, this is going to be good. It'll be a little taste test for Eric. And now you, maybe,
Oh,
Marla.
no.
I know
What is
you
it?
said that you probably you have.
Is it
prob-
chocolate?
No.
Okay. It's
In
not
fact,
anything
I don't want
gross,
to tell
is it?
you. Not gross. Where this comes from, it's not gross.
All right.
This is a delicacy and
Oh.
wanted.
Oh no.
In what country?
It's not like tripe or something.
Mexico.
No, I'm not eating.
Oh no.
No, these are candies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but is it like sugar
Covered ants.
covered,
No.
like intestines?
Is it like a
Menudo.
candied spider?
No, this one has apple in it.
Uh-huh.
After
Apple
it came
what?
out of a butt?
No. Now, you're each going to get one, and you can lick them and tell me what you think. I think it has some kind of spice on it. So, here's yours,
No,
Marla.
that's
no.
penis. That's a
those
that's
are
old
good.
penis or something.
Would you like to try one?
Yeah, these
I'm
are
not
great.
doing it.
These
No, do
are
it.
called.
No.
These are called. I just
Dick
tore off-
sticks?
Does it taste good? What's it taste like? Oh, did you take a good bite of it?
Yeah, you did.
These are like yummy candies in Mexico. Wow. Okay.
Mexican
Let's try
candy is
something
great.
else.
No. I'll smell it.
Now, This one is called Chavito. It's called Serpentina.
Oh, no.
Hawthorn pulp with chili.
What is this?
Isn't serpentina serpent a
That's
snake?
a snake.
It is.
It's a This is all penis stuff.
No, this is in a little circle.
Man, once upon a time in Mexico.
Okay, here you go.
I'll eat a
you
hot dog
go.
with bacon wrapped around it.
You would? Okay,
Cooked on
that's good.
like a cookie sheet
Take
in
a
the middle
big
of
old bite of the Serpentina. That was the smallest bite I've ever seen in my life.
It all tastes the same.
It's chili. It's the chili.
See, I couldn't have that because the chili would kill my my acid reflux.
Eric, haven't you had the Jolly Ranchers? They're like covered in the chili.
Now, Eric.
What?
Have you like the Jolly Rancher candies? They're like covered in chili from Mexico. Really?
Well, are you in the mood for some watermelon?
Sure.
That might be the one.
Here you go. It's a watermelon pop. You can just suck on that. Go for it.
Wow. You could just suck on that. You had a dime for every time someone said that. To me.
Right. Does that taste the same?
God.
Oh my
I just love that. Now, this I've always
What
wanted
are
to try.
these?
Balls.
these are-
You know
This
what
is
it's
called
gonna be.
Pelonaza.
By the way, your dog is going nuts underneath me, so that's how I know
know.
it's something gross.
It comes in this little tube thingy. You want one?
I love Mexican
Wait, what
candy.
liquor store was this?
Oh, there's all sorts of Mexican candy liquor stores around here.
This
Oh.
isn't half bad.
Oh, it isn't?
Once you get past the chili, it's just candy. Like it's good.
No, boopy. Now this, I'm not even sure how you do this. Here you go. You take off the
are you
cap. You
So it looks like when my dog gets excited. The
I'm
lipstick.
not sure how to do it. You push it up.
do you have to take off the top?
Well, oh,
Yeah,
that's
that.
the problem. There we go.
Oh, there you
Oh, here you go. Now take a nice lick of this. You press it down.
Oh,
Here,
this
press
looks
it
like
through.
poop coming out of a
There
butthole.
you go.
It looks like the
It kind
Play-Doh.
of tastes like Play-Doh,
Ew.
actually.
What?
Looks
It
like
kind
the
of tastes a
Play-Doh
little bit
thing.
like Play-Doh.
Like a balloon nut.
It's good though.
Ew.
What does that taste like?
Your dog is going nuts
I know.
under
He
here, so
thinks
you
that
know
we're
it's,
having a feast.
you know it's something gross when your dog's going crazy.
Explain, please.
It's just gelatinous.
It's
Like-
really good.
What's it taste like? Brian is loving all
Not gonna
this.
lie, there is a similarity to Play-Doh, but it's delicious Play-Doh.
Well, I thought that would be a fun treat to get you guys some candy from the liquor store since I was there. I don't think you're appreciative.
I
But
love it.
tell us what it is.
What?
What is it?
It doesn't say.
Oh, God.
It just look at all the chili.
I thought you were going to reveal. Wait, let's read the back.
No, that's the Serpentina one. This one, the one he's eating right now. You're still eating
Yeah,
it.
you like that one.
This
It's
one
not that bad, Eric.
This
is
isn't that
called-
bad.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. The one where you push up and the stuff comes
Why don't
shooting
you-
through.
It's just spicy candy.
A pelonazo tamarind pulp push pop. That's what we're eating right now. Well, not we're.
Yeah.
Eric and Brian.
It's a poo,
All right.
It's a poo pop.
No.
It does. It looks like
Look, he
butthole.
looks excited.
This is all. That's
That's
the
disgusting.
Look,
best way to eat.
that looks like a balloon knot.
It does not look like a balloon knot.
It does too look like a balloon knot.
All right. I have some rando news now. And Marla, you feel free to interject your thoughts on these random news stories.
Okay.
Here's our little song.
Are these like celeb news stories
No.
or just anything?
Anything.
Okay.
Anything. The average person makes 122 decisions a day. The top everyday decisions we struggle with are what to watch on TV, what to eat, and what to wear. Don't you think you make more than 122 decisions during the day? Or do you think that's high? Or do you think
You
that's
make
low?
like 1,000 decisions
I
during
think
the
As
day.
a
Really?
mother, I think we make a ton.
I think that's really low.
I think that's very low too. This is an average, but I think
I
that
just made 4 to not eat the poo candy.
Like right here, and you factor in kids and dogs and
yes,
driving,
whether to work out or not,
What should I take this exit? What? Yeah, all of it.
whether to buy something or
Right.
not. whether or not to ask someone out or have one more of something. You make that decision. Yeah, that's
Whether or not to go to
Do
the
I really
casino.
need this on Amazon or?
right.
How much money do I put in the slot machine?
I know. Okay, so would you want to drink something that tastes like your dreams?
No.
Because Coca-Cola is unleashing bizarre limited edition flavors under their creations label. So get ready for one called Dream World. It's tropical fruit flavored, so like mango and citrus, they say. It's made by Coca-Cola.
Mango
Actually,
and citrus Coke?
They're pretty good, actually. I had one in North
Did you?
Carolina. Yeah,
Is it super sweet though?
they are sponsored by different creators. So I have one that's by Marshmallow, the DJ. His was like watermelon something, and then
Oh no, that's that one is unnamed, and an unnamed one that was a collaboration with Marshmallow, which
that
had
one.
Why do
strawberry
my
and
dreams
watermelon.
taste like fruit?
super good.
Maybe your dreams because they think, oh, a tropical island, tropical. I dream of being on vacation.
I think it's
Well,
just
what
I don't
happens
know.
when I have a dream of someone's tooth falling
I
out?
don't know.
I think it's just marketing.
And Starlight is
It
another
has to do with money.
flavor, which tastes like space, apparently. Bite, which tastes like pixels. And then that unnamed
Wait.
one.
Pixels would be like.
Pixels?
I feel like that would be like metallic-y.
Yeah. That
What's a
would be.
pixel?
A
You know when they
pixel-
pixelate something so you can't see
Yeah.
it.
Pixel's the smallest individual light source on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah. That's supposed to taste like something?
What do you think space tastes like?
Cold.
Yeah.
A marshmallow.
The
Marshmallow.
Alien movie.
Oh, God. Well, get this. Now Doritos, ketchup and mustard flavored
No.
Doritos.
Sorry. No. Bye.
Canada's had the ketchup ones for years.
Yuck.
The mustard version. Now, I might be into this because it's the spicy mustard that you get with Chinese food.
No.
I could do like a jalapeno mustard or something, like a spicier.
You don't think you can't get that real
Yeah.
spicy stuff that you get it when you
I
get
can
Chinese
see
food?
that, but I can't see the ketchup.
But on chips, though, even Pringles wouldn't stoop this low.
Yuck.
Well, if you want some, they're doing a test run,
don't.
and you can get them at snacks.com.
Oh, great.
All
Sign
right.
me
That
up.
sounds like a shady website.
Yeah.
Snacks.com. Okay. Would you like to be the most attractive person in the room, whatever room you walk into, wherever you go? Here are 5 tricks.
Okay.
Use your hands when you talk. It makes you seem confident and more engaging when you use your hands while you talk. Walk around with wet hair.
No. not a good one.
Constantly wet hair.
We
No.
tend to think people are hotter when their hair is wet.
Why? Because they think you're fresh or something and just out of the shower.
Yeah, maybe
So you
that's
think they
it.
were just naked? Like, what is that?
That
That's
is
probably it.
Ridiculous.
No.
But why would you go to, yeah.
I don't look
If
better
so-
with wet hair.
I look like
I
a
don't
wet
either.
child.
I look bad
With
with
wet hair. I do
You walk
too.
into a meeting with wet hair, like they're gonna think you were severely late.
No.
Exactly, totally. Well, speak slowly is another one. Take lots of pauses when you talk. Rushing through your words makes you seem insecure. So take your
Oh
time.
my God, this is the worst
Wait,
advice ever.
how slow? Like Forrest Gump slow?
I know.
Or
I know, exactly. See, so my
Use
could
your-
go into effect. I could be like,
No.
hi.
No, that's-
No, we don't want your we want your pause.
No, and not vocal fry either. That
Oh, the vocal fry now. Smile like you mean it and have warm body language. When you're genuinely having a good time, people are attracted to that. So act like it.
is this a BuzzFeed
I
article?
think the smiling and the body language for sure.
And the 5th one is have sensual energy. Being confident, letting your sexual energy flow in your body. She doesn't say how to do that, this person that wrote this, but do it. And then you'll be the most
This is at a
attractive.
party or like you're the most.
Just
No,
this is from a
then every girl in the
TikToker.
room's gonna be like, "Who's that bitch?
Yeah, totally.
Sexy energy." Like,
Yeah, get her
F
out
her.
of here. What a hoe.
You
Yeah,
can't
she's
you
bugging
can't
me.
have it
She's
if
a
you
slut.
don't.
totally.
If you don't have it, you don't have it.
How do you flirt with someone while talking slowly though, with wet hair though?
You
Hi.
you just look like a
You
Using your
look
hands.
How are
really
you?
Nice today.
You
hi.
are very, very interesting.
This would I would assume you're about to try to sell me something.
I think I like you.
You should
A lot.
sign up for Mary Kay with me.
Cosmetics.
I'm going to.
I'm
Yeah.
going to chop you up and put you in a bag. No, I don't like any of that. I get the smiling and being positive.
What What about using your hands?
Maybe a little bit, but not
the pauses.
too much. But the pauses bug and the sexual energy, it depends where you are. But if you're at a party, you don't know who's with who. You could offend someone.
Totally.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess you don't want to be the most attractive
I don't.
person in the room.
I don't.
But you probably are most time, most everywhere you go.
No.
Yes, I say
No.
so.
You're
Minus
very
the
nice.
sexual energy, though, it's literally how we talk to kids, though.
Huh?
Minus the sexual energy,
Oh.
that's how we talk to kids.
Oh, with our
Oh.
yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
With your,
What if I went into a party and did everything totally wrong? What if I just started talking to people in like a fucked up baby voice? Like I was like, ooh.
You'd be
You already
everybody would be
do.
attracted to you, but not for the right reasons.
Huh?
Oh, here's another one.
And I just had frizzy hair instead of wet hair.
Now, did you know you're taking a shower all wrong? All wrong.
Oh, now you tell
Probably.
me.
A bunch of us obviously don't know how to shower because here are 5 things. Don't shower too often. This is according to a dermatologist, okay? Mm-hmm. It should depend on your activity level. If you're not very active and you don't sweat very much, you don't have to shower every day. I don't shower every day. Some weeks I don't shower every day because I'm not active sometimes. Well,
So apparently
a lot of the times.
private parts just stay minty fresh.
Well, I don't know. There are ways to clean those areas without
You can
taking
hit it
a
up
shower.
with a baby wipe or something.
There you go.
I would say I shower
Sweetums wipe.
every day, but there's been days where I'm like, ooh, my hair is going on like day 4. Like it's in
Yeah.
a tight bun. It's got that little kid playground smell. I'm like, don't smell my hair. It's not good.
Keep it short. No long showers.
Okay.
Water and cleansers like shampoo and body wash can dry out your hair. So the quicker you wash all that off, the better.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you a long shower taker or a short shower?
No, I'm a long bath taker.
Okay.
You
Don't
fall-
say anything
Me
about
too.
that.
I like
a
to
bath.
read in the
Fall
bath.
asleep in the bath
I
He
have
has, yes.
often.
not often, but I do.
Stay cool. Hot water strips away natural oils and can damage your skin, so it's better to take a shower that's lukewarm or cooler. Don't wash your hair too much. We all know that, right?
Yep.
If you want to keep it your color right, you have to not wash it every day, even though you want to. Focus on the dirtiest areas. Your arms and legs don't always need soap. That's what this person says, this dermatologist. So if you're showering, hit the hot spots. 2 pits and a slit.
Yeah. I don't know.
My
Ew, that's
God,
hilarious.
wait.
Heard that?
What was that?
Did you come up with that?
No, I did not. I cannot take
That's
credit.
pretty funny.
2 pits and a slit?
I always just say anywhere that dents in.
The hot spots.
Yeah.
A little less gracious, but gets the job
Oh
done.
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
And finally,
Anywhere that dents in. God.
how much time during the day, or what percentage of time do you think we need to spend relaxing a day?
23 hours.
No, what percentage of time
To be healthy or
Yes.
what's realistic?
to what your body and your mind need?
Well, you're supposed to sleep for what?
8 hours.
8 hours, but some people can get by with 6. So I would say, the bare minimum, I would say 6 sleeping and then maybe, I'm going to say 7. I'm going to go happy medium hours a day.
What's the percentage, do you think?
Well, that would be 7% of 24 hours a day. So wouldn't that be like 33% or something like that of the day?
42%.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Look at you.
okay.
42% of your time should go toward resting. Your body and your mind need at least that much time off to help you recharge and avoid burning out. So a little bit
That's about
over
10 hours.
a day.
Yeah.
Yes. So they say if you sleep 8 hours, then you need 2 hours of just chill time
Okay.
when you're awake. If you sleep like 4 hours, like me, you need to sleep a lot more and relax a lot more because I don't. Like tonight, I won't sleep at all. I'll sleep from like
Why?
because I'm charged up from the podcast and like putting everything away, and then I have to upload it, and I have to do all this stuff like behind the scenes, and then
And you had a
I'm
Mexican Coke.
I know. And then I'm charged up because I'm usually drinking something like this. And then I lay down at midnight and I just sit there and go, oh my God, please just 4 hours. I have 4 hours to sleep, 4 hours. And then it's like, I have 3 hours to sleep. Come on, come on. So hopefully that won't happen as I drink my Coke.
Excellent.
Can you take like a sleepy time tea or something? Have you ever tried that with a
I'm
little
worried
milk in
about
it?
that because if I don't wake up, then I won't be on the air. You
But
know
like
what I
an
mean?
herbal tea?
I get scared about those kind of things. Like it will make me too drowsy and then I won't wake up or hear my alarm. That's what I'm afraid of. So I'd rather get like 3 hours of barely any sleep and still be kind of awake to hear my alarm. I know.
But what do you have tomorrow? Like where do you have to go? What's the latest you could wake up tomorrow?
4.
Oh, your day
a.m.
starts at 4 a.m.?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of here at 4:30. I go to work. I'm done at 10, and then I can rest tomorrow a little bit.
So my husband has a hard time sleeping too because of stress with work. And honestly, it's the cheapest, easiest. It's that Celestial Sleepy Time tea
Yeah, I've
with
seen
the
it.
teddy bears and the 90s on the
Yes.
box. It totally works. I mean, for him, he just does a little warm milk in it and drinks it, and he's not all weird the next day, or you don't have like an
See,
ambient effect or anything
yeah.
like that.
Yes.
You
I
should
don't wanna
try
be
it on a
weird.
day that you don't really have to be anywhere. Just kind of like nods him off.
Because I bought these sleep patches, but you have to wear them for 8 hours. Like you get 8 hours of sleep, and I can't
Try
do
the
that.
sleepy time tea like
I
over the
will.
weekend.
You can also try melatonin.
Yeah.
I'm scared
Yeah.
of that too. I'm afraid I'll be
Yep.
too loopy when I wake
No,
up.
it doesn't. But I do both, and I honestly think the sleepy time tea works better.
You have to be careful though, because your body will start to rely on it. And
Yeah.
you won't be able to sleep without it.
Well,
And you can only take so much melatonin. You can't take more than like. Not
What,
supposed
are
to
you
take
talking
more
about
than like
melatonin
6
or are you talking about
milligrams.
sleepy time
milligrams.
tea?
Well, so melatonin's found in sleepy time tea as well, things like that. It's a naturally occurring, chemical that your brain produces to fall asleep. So you're upping the dosage by getting it from outside, sources.
They have like little gummies now that you can take the little.
So
melatonin.
how bad would that be to be addicted to melatonin? Not that
it's
bad.
not an addiction per se, but I mean, your brain will produce less of it because it's expecting more from it's knowing that you're going to supplement it, so it'll start making less. So you just have to be using it in moderation.
You're not supposed to take sleep medication for more than 3 or 4 days in a row, and
Oh.
you're supposed to give your brain a break.
Oh,
Do
really?
you- What do you
Otherwise,
take?
your body starts to rely on it, and then you need more and more and more.
I take the ZQL.
Oh, you're not supposed to take
Oh,
that
that's
every night.
bad.
What?
To
You shouldn't
sleep?
take that.
That has
every
alcohol
night.
in it. You know that, right?
Do you
ZQL
take
has
it
alcohol in
every
it.
night?
Yeah.
You're
It
not
knocks you
supposed
out.
to. And there's been a lot of studies now with like more of the pharmaceutical agents, not so much melatonin. I don't know, maybe melatonin, but like Ambien and those things where it leads to early dementia. Like you're not
Oh,
supposed to be
great.
taking a lot of that stuff.
Super hard, very hard on your liver too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
great. What are you going
Why
to do
can't you
tonight?
just go to
Go to sleepy time. Go get
Go
sleepy
get a
time
tea.
What time do you
Sleepy
go,
time
what time do you
tea.
go to bed normally?
Around between 10 and 11.
Oh, what time do you wake up?
7:30.
Okay.
If you can pass out stretching on the floor, maybe you should just stretch.
Maybe that's what I should do. Oh my God.
What?
Well, no wonder I'm
A
losing
zombie
my
in the
marbles.
morning?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't
Great.
take that every night. That's not good.
Okay.
Laura, maybe you just need a wake up routine. That's what I needed.
I need a bedtime routine. I need a routine.
You know what we should do? I'll have Marla.
What about a hot bath before you go to bed?
I never even think about that. All right, let me just say, once Evan goes to school, I'm going to make myself have a routine every single day and follow that every day. Because right now I'm all over the place. I usually go to bed at like 11. I wake up at 4. Like, what the hell? Sometimes I take a nap. Sometimes I don't. And then on the weekends, all I do is sleep. So I want to be like,
Try a
good.
hot shower or
It
a
said
warm
don't you take
shower
a
and
hot
tub.
shower.
Warm shower, tub. Maybe start with half of a mug of sleepy time tea
Okay.
because your
After
body
you get out of
your
the
body
bathtub.
you don't put anything
Yes,
you don't put
after the
any
bath.
chemicals or anything in your body. So you'd probably be fine with just a little half a mug with a little warm milk in it, and you'll probably pass right out.
I'm going to try that for sure.
And if you can't, what I found in college, because I had insane life back then, if you can't even get a lot more sleep, not like that sort of insane.
I'm like, what? Tell. Do
No,
tell.
Just like school all day and working all day.
Oh.
But even if you can't get enough sleep, having like a strong wake up routine will at least push back your exhaustion until you can.
What do you mean strong wake up routine?
Okay, so I discovered that if I don't jump out of bed when my alarm clock goes off, I'll fall asleep for another like 3 to 4 hours. So I wake up like a madman. Like I jump up like someone's attacking me. Scares the crap out of my roommates, but it works. I'm like wide awake for the first like 6 hours of my day.
even if you're like so dead asleep and your alarm goes off, you jump out of bed like crazy.
I wake up and I have an immediate panic that if I don't get out of bed in 15 seconds, I'll fall asleep because that's happened before. And I've missed classes because I laid in
You
my
push
bed
snooze and
no, I don't even push snooze. I'll wake up and I'll go shit, and I'll sit for 10 seconds, and all of a sudden, boom, it's 12 p.m. You know.
yeah.
I've
But
already
do you
missed
hit
my
the
day.
wall at like 3 p.m. every day when you wake up like that?
Usually about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It's only certain days though. It's not every day.
Well, I don't want to do that.
I'm just saying, if you can't sleep more, then at least being able to take advantage of your wakefulness.
I bought the loudest alarm on Amazon. It's like rah, rah,
Oh my God,
and
that's
it's like
awful.
whistles and bells, and it's so loud. I
So
mean, I
it's-
probably wake up the whole neighborhood.
Instead of doing that, I just train myself to jump out of bed like someone's attacking me, and with a raw panic that can't be matched by anything in my house.
Oh my God. The panic
my
of
God.
sleeping in is no joke.
Yeah,
I mean, with me, I'm missing reports on the
Yeah.
air. I need to be
it's
on the air.
terrifying. Yeah, so yeah.
All right, I'm going to do it. All right, before we go, I know I'm putting you guys on the spot, but can you tell me like a fun memory that you guys have with each other from back in the day, maybe?
Oh my God, there's so many.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start.
So I know one that comes to mind. We were in probably the 5th or 6th grade, and
well, I was in 6. You were
probably in 7th,
8th.
8th, and we would hi Evan, we would stand. We hated softball, and so there was a row of pine trees out at the back of the field, and then there was a chain link fence, and the school overlooked a high school. And Marla and I would always make sure we were on the same team, and we would go out past the trees, and we would just talk and hang on the fence and watch the high
So we'd
schoolers.
stare all the high school like baseball guys all, hey, they're like 12.
And then we'd hear, Erik and Marla, get in here. And our team had already gone off the field
Oh,
and
no.
up to bat, and we would still be in the back.
Like Ferdinand the Bull, just looking at flowers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Picking flowers, talking. Well,
Yeah,
that's fun.
there's just a lot, like, because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
And pretty much our entire relationship is based on, well, although we're very real with each other, most of it's humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning tonight and be like, I should have told that one.
I know.
I'm-
You're totally going to do that.
I remember we were
Hasn't there been shopping carts?
oh
like
God, yes. And there's been
underwear.
she does something called the death scream.
Oh,
Why?
I don't do that anymore. It's mean.
She
for what
leaned.
reason?
No, don't tell this story. It's not
Oh my
nice.
God, it was hilarious at the time.
I could have been a scream queen. Like
She could
I
have
can
been.
You
Scream.
can scream super loud.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you'd scare people?
Yes.
Yes.
Drive by people and I'd do it, and he
Oh
think it
my
was
God.
so
People
funny.
would fall off curbs.
It's
and,
not
It was
nice. I'm not proud of
hilarious.
it.
It was
No,
hilarious.
That's mean. I would never do that.
I
now.
wish we could have her do it right now,
No.
but I don't think we should
Oh,
do
the
that to
whole
neighbors.
neighbor. Somebody
No,
would think you were
it's
being
not good.
murdered.
I know
here.
that's not a good thing. That was
Yeah.
a
Not
bad
good.
thing.
It hits a decibel. That,
Oh my gosh.
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to. Yeah. There was
Well-
a
Too
lot.
much.
That's it for the show then. It was really great having you on, Marla.
Thank you.
Again.
I know, thank you
I'm
for
going to get
coming.
more
Really
DMs
fun.
about you, I'm sure.
Oh,
Who's that
God.
cute, funny girl on the air with you? So you're
very
welcome
nice.
anytime, of course.
Thank you.
And thank you, Brian, for all your hard work.
Of course.
Thank you, Brian, and happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your birthday?
It was last week.
Last week,
Aw.
Did you do anything?
I went to Costco.
I think it's Tina's
Wow,
birthday.
you party animal.
Did you
Ooh.
spend
I-
a bunch?
No, they had a bunch of samples though, so it was
Oh, good. It was a
Oh,
good sample day.
like,
my
gold mine,
God.
yeah. Great birthday.
I think it's Tina's birthday today.
It is. I texted her this morning.
So bad.
Is
Happy
that another
birthday,
one of your
Tina.
friends? Your longtime friends?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Happy birthday, Tina. And love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
I love you both so much.
Really annoying. Where's your poo pop? Eat it.
Get him stuff some of that in his mouth, please. No, don't. Wait till he says love your podcast.
Well, I'm very excited to have you both here.
I know. That's sweet.
Like sexy bookends.
Oh. Ew.
I'll take that.
See? Oh, are you going to eat that right now?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I'm gonna have some
I
when we're
do.
off. So in case
This
I
is Eric made brownies for Brian's birthday, and they have frosting on the top, which I'm not used to. You're a frosting person.
I feel like that's a Lee Grimmer, a Lee Rimmer
it's good.
frosting
It
on
is.
the yeah.
Would
your
you
mom.
like a taco,
Yeah.
Marla?
Oh, that's a good memory.
Marla, are you a cake or a frosting person? You have to choose either or.
Oh, cake.
Me too.
Yeah.
Big time. He's frosting.
You would just rather eat a bowl of frosting? Oh no.
Why are we choosing between cake or frosting? That doesn't seem right.
Why not both?
Yeah.
I
No,
love.
you have to choose.
I'll tell you, I love a Betty Crocker yellow cake.
You
It's
and her, see,
from the box.
Yep.
With just chocolate frosting. It is
Yeah.
so good.
yeah.
the best
And
cake
it's so
in the
easy
world.
and
Better
cheap to make.
than any bakery.
My favorite
in the
cake
world.
in the world.
This is
Me
why
too.
I have two besties that like the same cakes.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
it's so
Eric
good.
chose
you both like
frosting, so he can't have the cake. You only have the frosting.
I'm gonna
off
have
the
some
top
of
Yeah.
that after.
So I have another story. One time for her birthday, I drove up to LA and I made her favorite cake, yellow cake, chocolate frosting. In the trip up there, the cake, which was perfect when I left, settled during the drive.
Settled. Oh,
And
like this thick.
yeah, no, it looked like when I took it out of the box, it looked like a big, like I got it at like a porno bakery. It looked like a big vagina.
oh no.
And I had to like pack it with, I had to go to the store, pack it with more frosting because it just looked like a big vagina cake.
And then did it work?
Huh? A dent down the middle.
Yeah, dent down the middle that I didn't wash. No.
I know, you're supposed to wipe
slits.
spits and slits.
That is so
right.
gross, and I'm never gonna be able to get that out of my head
I'm
now
sorry.
when I'm in the shower.
I am sorry. I know.
Pits and slits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't even apply to me, and I'm still gonna be thinking about it.
I know.
No, we have a slit up the backside.
So do I.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
part of the slits
No,
plural.
just you, Eric.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Will you please just lock out?
Sure.
Okay.
Is my brownie a delight?
It's very good. And I'm not a brownie person.
See?
And this is good.
Thank you.
I'm liking
It
it.
settled real nicely.
It did settle beautifully.
You have a little bit of sweat quivering over your upper lip.
I do? No, that's my Coke.
Oh,
I had.
Coke and brownies. No wonder you can't sleep at
I
night.
know, right?
What am I doing?
Why are you surprised? I don't know why I can't sleep.
I'm a freak right now.
Still haven't brought out the gummy bears yet, too.
I'm surprised you're not out power washing your front yard.
I know. Like, just wait till you guys leave.
Mows the lawn at 3 a.m.
Totally.
Oh, God.
All right. Love your podcast.
Love you, my sweet babies. Bye.